I can barely see them up there, but the eagles are out flying around. Well guys, fall is definitely in the air. Nights are getting down into the upper 30s. Days are sitting around the 60s. Love this time of year. I'm just out here taking a couple pictures and little video clips of some of the fall foliage change here before I get back to work. As you've seen from some of the prior clips, the mushrooms popped out. We've had quite a bit of rain here the last couple of weeks, and but we're still in a drought, just not in the severe drought. Tomorrow I'm going to probably run up to that lake house. They're supposed to pour the concrete, so I'll probably take a few clips of that. Hope everybody's enjoying life out there, and I hope everybody enjoys this video. Yeah, after ripping all these down, I took the remainders, ripped them strips. Now I'll glue these strips on the back side of those, and they will be our chutes for the roof deck, so we don't create a hot roof up there. Okay guys, after ripping this John Manville ISO down to 14 1/4 wide for the majority of the spaces in between the rafters up there. Perfect world would be 14 1/2 on plain material, but this is all rough cut, so I gave myself a 1/4 inch. I may still have to trim edges off a little bit. We'll see. Anyhow, the silver side's supposed to go towards the heated surface, which in this case would be the interior of the house. So what I'm going to do is glue those strips, one on either side, and create a chaseway in here, and then I'll tuck these up in between each of the rafters. Instead of getting chutes, I'll use this as the chute, so I got positive airflow from the eave vents straight out through the roof vent. And that way I don't create a hot roof, which shingle manufacturers seem not to like anymore. And all I'm going to use is this PL300 foam board construction adhesive to glue that on. We've done this in the past and stuff really holds, so. So there's my little chaseway. This side will go up against the deck, and the silver side will be facing the room side. So with that, I've got a whole bunch of them to do. We'll get back to you after I get them all done. And now that I got a few of these in, if you take a look down, we got a nice channel in between the roof deck and the insulation. And then what I'll do is put fiberglass insulation here, and that should keep the roof deck nice and cool, so we don't end up with ice backup or ice damming. what I tend to do is try to run these as low as I possibly can. And then when we stick another piece of foam in here, this will stay open and not get clogged by any type of fiberglass insulation or anything. And then that'll give us nice venting on the roof deck from the continuous eave vent all the way up to the continuous ridge vent that's up in there. So I'll go ahead and continue putting these in and come back to you after. Hey guys, I'm going to just take a little bit of this Great Stuff spray foam, shoot along the edges, because I'm going to try to keep all the air movement out of the cavity as possible. Just to help the fiberglass insulation do a little better job. Kind of hard to do this one-handed with the camera in my hand. So yesterday, guys, I'd seen the strangest thing. I've never seen deer eat mushrooms before. One of the fawns that hang around here, as I was walking back up towards the house, decided to chomp on one. And it was like, wow, I guess I've never seen it. Hi guys, a little update on the quail. They're doing great. There's 50 of them in there. I had on the last video multiple questions about why I put marbles in the cups. These are a little bit wider base, so they have a habit of laying in them. And once they get wet and chilled, they don't seem to last very long. So marbles just kind of keep them out of the water and still allow them to drink. And they are seeming to be quite happy birds. They're getting their feathers already and they're preening like a son of a gun. Okay, enough about the quail. It's time to get in the truck and head up to that lake house job. They're going to be pouring the concrete today, and I'd like to get a few video clips of it. Mm-hmm.